Thank you very much, Mr. Severin. The next speaker for the ALDE group, Mrs. Vălean.
Yes, thank you, Chair, colleagues, Commissioner. It's interesting to see that Ukraine is so often on our agenda. I hope this means progress in our relationship. I tend to believe that with pragmatism and respect on both sides, understanding the differences but finding the common interests, we can build on common projects and achieve an honest partnership. I appreciate the recent statements of Ukrainian leadership, which I hope now are putting aside some fears that Ukraine shifts away from a European future. On the other hand, any debate on Ukraine has a tendency to become a war between European political families of opposition and governments, political parties of Ukraine. And I think this is not helping, because it is not about who is better, government or opposition, or who is better supported by Europeans. It is about Ukrainian citizens' democratic future. It is about Ukrainians having a strong, democratic and prosperous country. The summit that took place this week achieved good results in fostering access to EU programmes and in the negotiation on the association agreement. I am particularly happy to see long awaited progress towards a free trade area. Of course, much remains to be done, both on economic and institutional reforms, and the steps taken should be consolidated. While the public procurement law was adopted earlier this year, no exemptions should then be allowed to pass, not even for the European Football Championship. While a new tax code is a good step towards improving the fiscal environment, this should not become a burden, especially on SMEs, which play such an important role in any healthy economy. But let me be clear, this is not about us telling Ukraine what to do, and it is not about what Ukraine needs to do for us, but it is primarily about what Ukraine needs to do for itself. And because both institutional and economic reforms are a prerequisite for a prosperous democratic future, and this is Ukrainian citizens' best interest. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Vălean. The next speaker for the Greens EFA group is Ms. Harms for 2.5 minutes.
Thank you very much, President. Colleagues, over recent days in